Greetings from the Old Schoolhouse Cemetery in Centreville, Digby County, Nova Scotia. My name is Brian McConnell. I'm a member of the United Empire Loyalist Association of Canada, and I've situated myself in the cemetery today to take pictures of some of the remaining gravestones. The cemetery is on a hill behind a former church in the town. Beside me is one of the older stones. It's for an Isaac Dakin, died 1863, age 61 years old. And looking around further, you can see that there are a number of other stones. There's one immediately in front of me with the surname of Moorhouse. It's for a Caroline Moorhouse, who passed away in 1854. Some of these stones cannot be read. Over time they've deteriorated, but more recently there have been placed 3 monuments in the cemetery, and the one closest to me here reads, "These monuments were erected on the 225th anniversary of the landing of the Loyalists in this area in 1783. Thank you to all the donors and volunteers who helped in the restoration of this Loyalist cemetery. Old Schoolyard Cemetery, Centreville, erected July 12, 2008. And then on another one of the memorials, it says, "Those named below are believed interred here." And the first named is Jemima Mead Titus, wife of Isaac Titus, UEL, which stood for United Empire Loyalist. Then below, Mary Titus, daughter of Isaac Titus. Then Phoebe, Darcy, James Darcy, William Henry Titus, Mary Titus, and Thomas Dakin, United Empire Loyalist, and wife Rebecca. The third memorial indicates more names. It says, "This Centreville Cemetery is the resting place of as many as 30 people, some of whom are listed below. 1747 to 1817/18 Isaac Titus, United Empire Loyalist. Then Losie Titus, then Rebecca, then Reverend Peter Crandall, father of the First Baptist Church of Digby Neck. Then Nancy Titus Crandall, the wife of the Reverend. Then Morris Crandall, Isaac Dakin, Elizabeth R. Dakin, Emma Ward, Jacob Smith, United Empire Loyalist, James Moorhouse, United Empire Loyalist, who was co-founder of the Centreville Methodist Church, and Caroline Moorhouse, granddaughter of James Moorhouse, and then Joseph Titus." Unfortunately, it appears that the cemetery has fallen into neglect. However, it's still a very sacred location for those who may have had family here. Beside me here is the stone for Emma, wife of Alfred Ward, died December 5th, 1857, age 22 years. Now, as I mentioned, in order to find this cemetery, I traveled through this bush, you can see, across a farmer's field, and up from the road, which you can't see, it's down below. There's an old church at the side of the road, but there is no signage. I stopped and asked a local member of the community if he knew where it was, and he commented he thought it was here, but it had been many, many years since he'd been up here. I hope you find this of interest. For further information on the United Empire Loyalists of Nova Scotia, you can find it on the internet under Loyalist History of Nova Scotia, and as well the Nova Scotia branch of the United Empire Loyalist Association of Canada. Thank you.